Okay, what we got planned here today, we're going to make some veggie rice. First of all, we will soak the rice just to make sure it gets cleaned up, and it's soaked for about 40 minutes. And I will sieve this out and then put it on boil until they get nice and soft. The vegetables I'm putting in will be, we'll start with the onions and the celery. And then we put the carrots, sweet corn, peas, and with the twist of chickpeas, boiled chickpeas. Okay, just take it easy with the chilies. Okay, so you'll find as you're cleaning the rice, just how much dirt is actually coming out. Look at that. Okay. You rinse, clean, and you do this process about 3 or 4 times until you start seeing clearer water coming out. Okay, so we need to make sure that all the dirt is taken out. Okay, so you can see the rice is clean. We will now transfer the contents into the boiling water, and I would prefer you to do it that way rather than put the water onto the boil before it gets hot. So we transfer the rice into the boiling water. Okay, so as the rice is being put on boil, best advice at this point is to add some olive oil. This will prevent the rice from sticking together. You could do that, or you can put a little bit of coconut oil, so it doesn't really matter. So while my rice is boiling away, I'll turn my attention to preparing the vegetables. So what I got here is a healthy amount of extra virgin olive oil with a spoonful of coconut oil, with jeera, the cumin seeds, and then we'll add the onions and the celery. So just as it starts to fizz, we add the onions and the celery together. Okay, another best advice is to have it on low heat. So in the meantime, just keep an eye out on your rice. Try not to meddle with it by temptation of stirring it up or anything. Just let it simmer away. And I've got to go on the other side. Okay, so after a few minutes of the celery and the onions, add salt, 2 spoons of salt. There's a dual purpose, one to aid the cooking process, and the other one is really to prevent the onions from going black. As an optional extra, you can add chili powder. Okay, so keep mixing until golden brown. So meanwhile, the rice is fluffed up. So what we need to do is to check that this has softened up. So let's, okay. Straight away, pour it into cold water. Okay, we transfer it into a colander. All of the contents and the bits which are left, cold water, swirl around and put it over. So one more. Okay, so once strained, just leave it and let it set. Okay, back to the cooking of the vegetables, we'll add in the carrots. And the chilies. Okay, after a good 4 or 5 minutes of cooking, we need to check whether these carrots are done, and by just putting a little bit of pressure and just checking if these carrots are cooked. These look done. So once the carrots are done, we can add in the rest of the vegetables. Okay, so we've got these chilies to add in. Yeah, a bit of kick. We've got peas and sweet corn. And I'll add in the chickpeas near the end. Okay, you can see thoroughly mixed, but we just need it time to leave alone. Okay, so finally we're just going to add in the boiled chickpeas. So they're partly cooked already, so they take the least amount of time to cook. Okay, at this point I think best advice to add in a vegetable stock cube. It just gives you a bit more texture to your vegetables. You can end up one of these ones. Once added, full mix. Okay, so we gradually add in the rice. Okay, so just make sure you do it slowly. Don't want to crush it all in together like that. Okay. Best advice is to add the rice slowly and then keep mixing. Try not to add the entire contents, otherwise it gets a bit overwhelming. Okay, and here's the finished product. Enjoy. And ready to serve.